So hello guys. Finally, it's 9:30 here in Pakistan. So we are going to start today's webinar. We are just waiting for on our MD, Managing Director, Ms. Abir, and at the same time our GM as well. So in couple of minutes they'll be joining as well. Right now we have Mr. Tahir Aziz. He is our Ecom Managing Director for globally. So the reason we have initiated this webinar is that we were receiving a lot of queries from the participants from all around the world. So it was getting difficult for us to reply to each of you guys, to everyone. So we initiated this webinar to answer your queries here. So the format of the webinar for today is we will be starting from our the message which our CEO and Chair, Mr. Shokat Marwat, have recorded for us. We'll start from there, and afterwards, sorry, can you mute your? Yeah, sure, perfect. So we will start from the video of the message video of our CEO, Mr. Shokat Marwat. And afterwards, we will move forward towards our journal manager, Ms. Abir, and afterwards we will have our managing director, Ms. Anam, and at the same time afterwards we'll have a conversation with Mr. Tahir Aziz, and afterwards you guys will get some time for all the questions and queries. You guys are free to ask, but once we will open the desk for you guys. So thank you so much for joining this webinar, and we are here to clear all your queries, all your questions from our end. Till the time our managing director and the journal manager they join us, why not Mr. Tahir Aziz, our managing director e-commerce, have couple of words with you guys. Please, Mr. Tahir. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Am I audible to each of you?
Yeah, you are audible, sir. Yeah.
That's really very much fine. Like, first of all, on the behalf of ISMMART group of industries, it's a really pleasure to extend my warm welcome to all of you to this remarkable adventure which we people have planned, a free tour of Pakistan. This tour promises experience not like others. I'm excited to share the intensities of our carefully crafted plan. So, what the plan is, this plan is basically designed for 15 days. 15 days mean you will be with us for next 15 days, and we will take take you all of you in form of two groups, because we have approximately, I think so, 100 plus participants, and we have divided these participants into two groups. All of us will join together in Dubai, and from Dubai, the two groups will traveling separately. Group number one will be traveling from Dubai to Karachi, and from Karachi to different historical places, like the places which are very much well known for their historical reasons, for their pivot roles in the development, in the history and development of Pakistan. And similarly, they will start moving from Karachi, then to Hyderabad, then to Bahawalpur, Multan, and we will see a lot of different places, a lot of different sites, which definitely will tell you about Pakistan, our culture, our history, and all the related things. From Multan to then Lahore, and then we will move to Islamabad. I'm talking about group number 1. So from Islamabad, definitely we'll be seeing all historical places related, and definitely the modern Pakistan as well. You will see a lot of places, a lot of things which are keen. You people will love to see. And then from Islamabad, we will move to um, upper areas like hilly portion like Gilgit, Baltistan, and other places. Similarly, the group 2, because we have to take care of the securities, we have to take care of all the necessary management and all the necessary arrangements. So we people have decided that you people should be divided in 2 groups. One group is moving from Dubai to Karachi, and I have told you its journey. The other group will start its journey from Dubai, and they will land in Islamabad. So from Islamabad, they will see different places like the group number 1 was saying. They will move to Gilgit, and they will be seeing all the mountain areas, all the paradise points, like you can say, of Pakistan. And they will then move back, and they will move back to Lahore, then Multan, then Bahawalpur, and they will go back to Karachi. So this tour is divided into 15 days, and each and every day you will see a different destination, a different place, and a different cultural values of Pakistan. I'm quite hopeful, and I'm quite sure that you will love my country. You will love the different places. We people will be going to Skardu, Store, Hunza. These are the hilly places. The Gilgit, Atabad League, Khunjarab Pass. These are the hilly places, and you can compare these places either with any of the destiny around the world. Like you can compare with Switzerland, you can compare with United States, Canada, whatsoever. So on screen, you are seeing all the places from Dubai to Karachi. The, group number 1 will be traveling from Dubai to Karachi. That will be day number 1. On the day number 2, you will be moving to Ranikot Port. Ranikot Port is approximately 100 kilometer, 150 kilometer. That's another city. There is a Ranikot. Then we will be moving on the same day to Hyderabad, and then very historical place. People might have heard, even say approximately 5,000 years old, Mohenjo-daro ruins, and you will see a lot of places like the historical presence in Pakistan. So Mohenjo-daro is one of them. Then we will be moving on the day 4 to Bahawalpur. In Bahawalpur, we will be having a lot of fun, lighting and all the things. Then the city of shrines, like a very historical place, Multan. You might have heard about Lahore. And very interestingly, you might have heard about Kallarkar, Kyora mines. Kyora mines are the mines where, this is the world's second largest salt mine, where the salt is being extracted from the mountains, and you will love to see that place. Then on day number 7, from Kallarkar, we'll move to Islamabad. Then we will move to Skardu by air. Then a store, day number 9, and the side. You can see these 15 different places, and you can see group number 1 is traveling from Karachi. It will move to different places, and from on day number 14, from Islamabad, you will travel back to Dubai. Similarly, the group number 2 that will be moving from Dubai to Islamabad, they will travel same places, but definitely the number of days, or their routine of the day definitely it will be slightly different, because we have to manage all the securities, all the your hoteling, your stay, your traveling, everything will be arranged by us. So this, we people have decided to divide you into different groups. So this is, I think, group number one. This is group number two. Okay. Group number two, they will on day number one, you people will arrive in Islamabad. You can see in the map. And from Islamabad, you will move to Skardu. The group number one will be traveling to Hyderabad. You will be moving to Skardu, and then to Astor, Dosai, Gilgit, Honza, Atabad, League. Because all these places from day number one to day number 7, these are the mountain areas, and very beautiful, very attractive. You can compare it with any of the destinations around the world, and definitely after this amazing tour, you will say that Pakistan is really a beautiful and a cultural country. Now, from day number 8, when you people will be moving back to Islamabad, then you will be traveling in the backward direction. Yeah, you will be moving to Kalar Kahar, then to Lahore, Multan, Bahawalpur, and all this journey will end up in Karachi on day number 14. So, friends, this is really, I'm really excited that I welcome all of you on the platform of ISMMART, and you will see that we people are really working to make new friends, make new places to attract foreigners, because Pakistan is a beautiful country. We do have, you can say, very attractive historical background. We have cultural values, and you will see the real face of Pakistani people. Because when you're residing out of Pakistan, definitely you will be having a different prospect for you. But Pakistanis, as myself, we people are really loving. You will see the love, you will see the cultural value, you will see the historical value, and you will join hand with us. My mission is to provide you an unforgettable journey, not only to introduce the splendor of Pakistan, but also showcase the spirit and collaboration and unity of defined by ISMMART Industries. So please close your mic. Afterward, you will be given time to ask any sort of question. It is a request. So this is a brief introduction how all the people will be moving from Dubai to Pakistan in 2 groups, and they will be moving to different places, and hopefully you will have a wonderful time with all of us, and we are very much keen to see and greet you people. So thank you from my side. I hope that you people have, if you have any question, you can ask.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tahir. It was, it was really amazing to listen to you, and you shared all the itinerary we have developed so far. This is the first draft of the itinerary, and next time we will be sharing with you the hourly itinerary with you guys. So again, thank you so much, Mr. Tahir. After at the end, we will be taking the questions. So now, moving forward, I will play a video message from our CEO, Chairman, Mr. Shaukat Marwat. So it's a message for you all, guys, and what is his vision, and why we have planned this tour. So I'm sharing my screen, and you guys please listen to it. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, good evening. This is Shaukat Marwat, and I am CEO and founding chairman of ISMMART Group of Industries. Today I am talking to my dearest friends around the world who have applied to visit Pakistan on the invitation of ISMMART Group of Industries. Being CEO and chairman of ISMMART Group of Industries, I welcome you all. I formally welcome you all. And I congratulate you all that you have chosen to visit this beautiful and versatile country which is full of wonders, which is full of beauty. And, starting from the north, where there are huge mountains, out of 10 highest mountains in the world, you will find six here, in which K2 is one of them. And, when you come downwards and you come towards the south, you see a lot of plains of Punjab, beautiful rivers and greenery and everything. And when you go further towards the south, so you will see our coastal areas, usually like Karachi and Balochistan, southern Balochistan. I promise you all that you are going to enjoy each and every bit of it. And I promise you all that you are going to remember this beautiful trip. And the good thing about this is that this is totally a free sponsored trip by ISMMART Group of Industries. The only purpose behind that is that we wanted to invite our friends or our community around the world, so that there must be many more who have just listened, you have just heard about this beautiful country. Definitely, most of you never had got any chance to visit this country. So now when you got this chance, and that is also totally sponsored and totally free of cost. So I promise you, you all are going to enjoy every bit of it. And I promise you that when you go back to your countries, you all are going to wish to come here again and again. Thank you so much once again for accepting our invitations. And I wish, and inshallah, I promise that we will not leave any stone unturned to facilitate you in terms of administration, your security, and in terms of everything, every possible thing that we and my company, ISMMART Group of Industries, could provide you. Thank you so much once again.
So thank you so much, Mr. Shokat. Mr. Shokat is right now traveling, so he couldn't able to attend this webinar. So right now we have with us our managing director, our general manager, Ms. Abir. So I would request her to please talk on behalf of Mr. Shokat and share his vision and how we are working in Pakistan and the rest of the countries. So please, Ms. Abir, thank you.
Hello, everyone. I hope I'm audible. Mr. Sami, can you please confirm if my voice is audible to everyone?
Ma'am, you're audible completely. Thank you.
Right. So a very, very good day, everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. Yeah, thank you for the acknowledgement, Ms. Khadija. So first of all, I would like to welcome you all on board with us for this Free Tour Pakistan campaign. The purpose of this particular campaign is to just bring harmony around the world. When I talk about the company being the general manager, when I have to present the vision of the company, when I have to present what we are about, we are a group of multiple industries that are not only working to bring socio-economic reform, but we are also striving to, becoming global business partners with all the countries around, becoming partners on equal level of respect in harmony. And that's the reason we are not only confined to the typical corporate business that you always see around, but we are also very much into the social activities with the aim that one day, inshallah, as we say that now the world has become a global image. So one day we have to, build a network and a connection and a bridge where all the human beings across the world could live with equal peace, equal chance of, giving and getting respect and, having a very, very good and clear image of each other. Unfortunately, situations have been very, very tough for a lot of people over the last few years. As human beings, as a member of mankind, we have seen worse situations. We have seen pandemic-like situations like COVID and stuff where, there was ban on transport, there was ban on traveling, and we have seen even worse scenarios when there was, floods around, there was droughts, there was so much of bad thing happening around the world. In all that situation, this particular, agenda or this particular movement of a free tour of Pakistan is just a very, very small step where we want to welcome people across the globe to come to our country, to live over here, to spend some time, to, get a chance to interact with the real image of Pakistan, how we are, what kind of people we are, how that we want to become the ambassador of Pakistan. And just by becoming that ambassador, we are welcoming you all to this particular Free Pakistan campaign, where we are giving everybody a chance to come explore Pakistan in the best of its capacity and get their own image of Pakistan. Unfortunately, I'm not sure, but over the last few years, or even in this age, things are not being portrayed very good, specifically for developing countries of South Asia. So this is just a small effort to just clear that image, just to show you what we are in real, how much love, respect we hold for people across the globe, how much harmony do we hold for the people across the globe, and how much blessed we are as a country with so many beautiful places, so many serenic things that are unimaginable, the sceneries, the views, the landscapes that we have, that Pakistan is blessed with. And to add on that, the hospitality, the respect, the love that the people over here carry, it's just unimaginable. And this particular step is just to share all that love and respect to the people across the globe. When we talk about business, when we talk about our representation, our identity, ISMMART Group of Industry has always believed that there should be peace prevailing all across the world. And this particular step is just a very, very small effort, just a tiny, tiny droplet into that big ocean where we are making our effort to bring peace across the world. A lot of people have been joining us. We are planning to make it as much secure as we can do it for you. We are planning to make it, as much memorable as we can do for you. But one thing which is not in the plan is that we are not making any kind of, fake effort to give you love or respect, because I'm pretty much sure Pakistani people, they are so hospitable, they are so kind, that this is something that comes naturally from us. We do not need to even plan it that, okay, this is how we have to treat it. This is something that is enriched in our culture, that cultural value of Pakistan, that love and respect of Pakistan that we hold for the people across the globe, that we hold for the people even around ourselves, is something that we want to deliver through this particular session of Free Tour Pakistan. I know there might be a lot of questions, there would be a lot of queries that either, even if it's true or not, why would a company, just a corporate company, be interested in, involving people from all across the globe, from all across different countries? And why would be a company interested in, giving free tour of any country on its own expenses? Why? So that big question mark has very, very one simple answer. It is just that we as a company take responsibility to pay a tribute to our country, to our beloved homeland. And the biggest form of giving tribute to anybody is to, I guess, represent its true image. And this particular case, this particular agenda of Free Tour of Pakistan is just a step to build that true image of Pakistan, and just to be sure that all of you, when you come to Pakistan and when you leave the country, you must have a very, very positive impact of Pakistan. And what I believe is it's not about 1% or 2% or 3 or 4 or 10. I see all of you as a big chain. All of you are going, after this trip is going to be over, all of you would be going back to your homelands, all of you would be going back to your countries, all of you would be having a good social circle where you would have enough things, enough data, enough good memories to share with the rest of the people. So right now, at the moment, it's just 3 of us who are representing the company and Pakistan. But I believe after this free tour of Pakistan, all of you would be traveling back to your countries by becoming the ambassador and representation of Pakistan. So thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, I'm looking forward to host all of you And I'm looking forward to meet all of you, inshallah, very, very soon as we start this session. So I'm very, very excited, and I hope so that you are too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you so much for your brief introduction, ma'am. So next up in line, we have Miss Anam Shahid, our Managing Director, here with us in this webinar as well. So she'll be stating how and what our company is all about, basically. Ma'am Anam, please take over.
Hello, everyone. This is Anam Shahid, Managing Director, Admin and Operations, ISMMART Group of Industries. First of all, I would like to welcome you all on behalf of ISMMART Industries in this free tour Pakistan journey. We are really delighted to have you join us on this journey to discover basically where we, unravel the essence of our dynamic company and its global footprint. Now, what basically ISMART Group of Industries is. It's not just a company, it's basically a vision our chairman and CEO, Mr. Shaukat Khan, have brought to life. With its, unwavering commitment to innovation and excellence, we have, evolved into a multifaceted venture spanning a diverse range of, industries across the globe. From its cutting edge technology to sustainable practices, we endeavor to push boundaries and redefine every possibility we could have. Now, what basically our vision is? Our vision is to lead in innovation inspired through excellence and drive positive change in our community, in every community we touch. We believe in the power of collaboration, embracing opportunities to create a better tomorrow for all of us. At ISMART Group of Industries, we our mission is to consistently innovate and deliver superior products and solutions that enhance lives and transform every of quality, a commitment to sustainability, well-being of our planet. As we stand before you today, we proudly extend our influence over 33 different countries. Our operations span a remarkable array of more than 20 industries, each contributing to our global tapestry of progress and impact. This free tour Pakistan is not just an exploration of our physical facilities, as already mentioned by our general manager, Ms. Sabir, but it's an invitation to witness our core values, experiences, and our dedication to growth, and embrace the rich cultural values that defines our journey. We sincerely hope that through this immersive experience, and you gain insight into the essence of ISMART Group of Industries, our vision that propels us forward, and our commitment to positive change on a global scale. Once again, very welcome to all of you to ISMART Group of Industries, and let's embark on this adventure together, discovering the remarkable intersection of innovation and culture that set us apart. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing the vision of the company and how we're progressing and how we're touching each and every part of the community right now. I would like to thank, on behalf of my colleague here, our esteemed panel, which includes the General Manager, Ms. Abir, MD, Admin and Operations, Ms. Anam Shahid, and our Ecom MD, Sir Tahir Aziz. Thank you so much, our esteemed panel, once again. So now we're moving towards the questions and the concerns our people have in this meeting, particularly. So what everyone can do is, one by one, they can write up their queries, their questions in the chat box, and we'll try to form up this question list, and our panel here can answer those questions. Thank you.
Manan?
Okay, so first question is from Weem Mohammed, and he says, I hope this meeting is being recorded because I have internet connection, poor internet connection right now. So yes, Weem, this whole webinar is being recorded and it will be soon be uploaded on all our platforms. Next is Caroline, and she says, thanks for this opportunity. This is, okay, so one by one, everyone, please. This is Caroline Gemini from Colombia. Yes, thank you very much, Caroline. We're looking forward to see you. Lara said, is the company taking care of the visa applications? Yes, we are going to take care of your every arrangement from your visa to accommodation, traveling, each and everything. Manan, can you please take over?
Sure, ma'am. I'll just read out the questions.
I'll take it over. Because there are another set of few questions. Just give me 1 second. So yeah, there's one question from, just give me a second, Ms. Khadija. Yes. So first question is, how much luggage are we allowed to take? Is it possible to take a suitcase, or does it need to be a big backpack? And is there a possibility to wash and dry clothes during the trip? So yeah, see, the luggage is subjected to the your flight, and there are some standards. I guess it's around 30 kg per person, and there is some exceptions depending on the flight, so that's absolutely fine. And yeah, if you want to carry a suitcase, you can. If you want to carry a backpack, you can. It's absolutely up to you. For the possibility of washing and drying clothes, yes, it would be there, because you must be staying at very, very high-end restaurants and hotels. And yeah, as me being Muslim reward. Yeah, if you are going to share rooms, yes, definitely, if you want to share the rooms and you have a reservation that I want to stay with a female, definitely that's an option. And that would be only the option, because even Pakistan is an Islamic country. So unfortunately, we do have unfortunately for those who had some other plans, but fortunately we do have already facilitated all the candidates depending on their own likeness or dislikeness. So definitely you are going to get a room with a female person. And what will be expected from? Our expectation is very simple, Hadija. What we want from you is to spread the same kind of love and hospitality that we are going to deliver to you. And our expectation is that once the session is over, you must be going back to your country and just delivering back the same image that we want to portray of our country. And yeah, so Manan, what we are going to do is you are going to read the questions, because the list is long, and I'm going to answer them one by one, so it becomes more easy.
All right, noted, ma'am.
Manan, yeah. Please continue. I hope, Hadija, your questions are clear. Manan, please continue from that.
Sure, ma'am. So we have our next question, and it is that, would it be possible to stay longer in the country after the end of the trip, ma'am?
Well, unfortunately, we won't be able to offer that. But yeah, the doors of Pakistan are always open for all of the guests. So whenever they want to come back, obviously they can revisit again and again with their families, with their friends, and whosoever they want to take with them. But unfortunately, at the moment, we won't be offering any kind of extension.
All right. So the next question is from Faraz Tahir. He is thanking us for having us on the call, and his question is more of admin related. He says, as I can see, you have the deadline to submit documents by 20th, but I don't have my passport currently. Is it okay that I can provide some other identity documents and provide the passport next week?
Yes, it is okay, but you just have to mention that in your email as well, that I will submit my passport by this date, so that we can accommodate you. Since it's going to be a very, very mass visa application, so we want to take everybody on board on time, and that's the reason we are asking for passport at the moment. But we can take care of you, no problem.
All right, ma'am. So our next question is, for me, our esteemed guest is asking for a couple of questions. I I would like to ask some questions about my personal situation. For me, is it possible to attend this trip from between 15th September to 27th September? And he writes his situation and down below. I need to return to Turkey on 27th September because of my work. That's why I'm wondering, is it possible to be arranged my return tickets on 27th September, 3 days prior to tour ending schedule by the ISMMART Group of Industries?
See, again, unfortunately, I'm not sure that we would be able to take care of this because, again, when we arrange any kind of trip or tour, we arrange it in a group. So we have to take care of the group. We can try and we can discuss it, but at the moment, I don't think so we would be able to entertain it. We can discuss it with the team, those who are going to apply for the visa.
All right, ma'am. So the next question from the same guest is, can we request an official invitation letter or document that proves our participation to the Pakistan tour in order to present it
Yes,
to the institution we will
yes,
work?
yes. You are going to get it. We are planning something very like something that is going to stay with you forever. And even if you want it before the tour or after the tour, we are going to facilitate you with that.
All right, ma'am. So our next guest is asking the questions. She says, I would like to know more about the security first of all.
Yeah. So for security, we have obviously you are our guest, and your security is our utmost responsibility and priority. So for security, we are making arrangements. I'm so sorry, my cat is here, just welcoming you all to the Free Tour Pakistan. So yeah, we would be taking care of your security as well. We have made very strict arrangements for your security, and inshallah, we will take care of it. According to the media, the situation might be worse, but we'll make sure that you are safe and secure.
All right, ma'am. Moving on from our next guest. The question is, will there be any additional cost that we need to cover? If so, how does this work in terms of our own country currency?
See, well, if you need any kind, like do any kind of shopping or something like that, that is uncovered in the trip. But from your travel to your food to your basic medical needs, everything is covered under this trip. And even if there is something, you want to do some shopping or something like that, well, for that, there are currency exchanges in Pakistan, so you can get your currency exchange and do your shopping.
All right, moving on, ma'am. So our next guest is asking that day one when traveling to Pakistan from Dubai will be on which date? September 15th? Question mark. We will have to be in Dubai on the 14th. Is there any program in Dubai? Is there a possibility to extend our stay beyond the tour in Pakistan or Dubai?
Well, again, for the first part, the schedule is going to be provided to you, the complete detailed schedule, but we are not offering anything beyond the defined timeline. We would love that you come back again to Pakistan, or if you want to have a trip to Dubai, but that is not covered by us. If you want any kind of extension or anything, you need to go back to your country because again, you are our responsibility. So we have to make sure that you are sent back to your home, all safe and sound. And if you want to return back anytime, the doors of Pakistan are open for you.
All right, moving on. Ma'am, our next guest is asking, can I refer my friend for this tour instead of me? Because unfortunately, I will have my exams during this tour.
Well, you can share the details and again, we can discuss that.
All right, moving on.
Because all the winners were chosen by a lucky draw. And if you were lucky enough and your friend is lucky enough to get a friend like you who is giving all his free sponsored trips, then definitely that can be a discussion. We'll discuss and take care of it.
All right, ma'am, moving on. Our next guest is asking, I would like to ask a few questions. Would it be possible to have a shorter stay? I have a job meeting that I cannot postpone starting on the 23rd. However, my job is about promoting tourism.
Manan, I got the question. Again, the question is same, that either we can have a short trip or long trip. Unfortunately, the timeline that is defined, we have to follow by that because it is a group tour. we have to make sure that all of you are, they reach back to Pakistan safely and they go back to their homes even more safe and sound and happy. So that's the reason we have to follow the timeline. We cannot go anything beyond that or, less than what is defined already.
All right, sure, ma'am. Moving on. Our next guest is asking with regards to travel insurance. I don't have one and will need to take one once flights are confirmed for details.
Well, we are going to facilitate you with all the things that are required at the moment. With the visa and the things that are required. Obviously, every country has a separate rule. So we are going to facilitate all of you according to the rules of your country. If there is some insurance required, everything that is going to be covered, so you don't need to worry on that.
All right, ma'am. Our next guest is asking that is this trip fully sponsored in terms of flight tickets as well?
Yes, it is fully sponsored.
All right, ma'am. Moving on. Our next guest is asking currently, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Germany is warning to travel to Pakistan apparently due to a higher risk of terror attacks, especially aimed against foreigners in the region of KPK, Balochistan, and LOC. Are we traveling to those regions? If so, how will our safety be ensured? What are the current COVID restrictions, if there are any? What if someone gets tested positive during the journey? Which vaccinated are recommended?
Well. A huge number of questions. I'll answer one by one. For any such kind of thing like the restrictions that the embassy is opposing, embassy is not imposing any kind of restriction. It's just warning for because of this risk and safety factor. And when it is imposing any kind of restriction or when it is warning its people, they are warning just because of the solo travelers. Since all of you must be traveling with us, with the native people, so there won't be any kind of risk related to security. And whatsoever destination we are going to travel, even in Pakistan, we would be having prior permissions and approvals, and we would be making prior arrangements of security to that particular destination. So you can enjoy your trip fully without any kind of interruption. There was a second question that was related to being tested positive. God forbid if any such thing happens. Obviously, if there's any kind of recommendation of being quarantined or something, so you will have to observe the quarantine moment. But with that, whatsoever vaccinations or initial medical or the basic medical, all the facilities would be covered. So if you are coming to Pakistan, even if you get any kind of flu or fever or anything, or you are not feeling well, the medical would be on us. We will take care of you.
All right, ma'am. The same guest has another question. Will the tour include hikes in the mountains? If so, what fitness level is required?
Sorry, what level? Sorry.
Ma'am, the same guest is asking another question. Let me just repeat out the question once again. Will the tour include in the mountains? If so, what fitness level is required?
Again, the question is about traveling to mountains and stuff like that. We won't be going to very adventurous things like hiking or any kind of such stuff. But if any of you would have any medical reservation, for example, if somebody is asthmatic or somebody has any kind of respiratory disease or heart disease or any medical issue, confining them to go beyond a certain level or limit, they can definitely inform us and we can take care of them.
All right, ma'am. Moving on towards the next one. Our next guest writes, I have a few queries and a request that I would like to address. First one is confirmation email issue. Upon completing the form for the pre-tour of Pakistan, I did not receive a confirmation email from the system. This issue only came to my attention when a friend in Pakistan informed me about the publication of the shortlisted candidates. As recommended earlier, one of the shortlisted candidates from Nepal, also my sister, she will unfortunately be unable to attend to her board exam. Therefore, I humbly request if I could take her place as a participant. I firmly believe that this substitution would not only maintain the integrity of the selected candidates, but also allow me to contribute meaningfully to the tour.
I'm so sorry. Just let me read the question because halfway the voice was stuck. Just 1 second. So yeah. So you want to be a substitute of your cousin? Well, again, that can be a discussion. You will have to, there would be a consent form of the shortlisted candidate. Manan, we have to facilitate the candidates again. If anybody does not want to attend the event himself and wants to sponsor somebody else, as another person described that he wants his friend to attend the event and there's another person who wants to come as a substitute of a cousin, well, we can entertain that only by fulfilling the consent form. You shall be getting a consent form. So the only shortlisted or selected candidate will have to fill the consent form indicating that this person is giving my 100% consent that on my behalf, this person can attend the event. And only this is the way we can make the substitutions in this.
All right, ma'am. Moving on to our next guest. Our next guest writes, I would want to visit my friend who is a Pakistani and living in Karachi. So I was wondering if I could stay longer. Without you to sponsor my longer stay, obviously, I would want to be staying longer after the ISMMART free tour. Would it be possible with regard to visa?
Well, again, as I'm telling again and again, see, I respect all of your sentiments and I respect the very fact that all of you are so excited that even before coming to Pakistan, you do not even want to leave Pakistan. That makes me happy at the same moment. But again, unfortunately, since we'll be planning the whole trip at once, from your landing to Pakistan to once you leave Pakistan, each and everything would be planned prior. So any kind of such exceptions would be we would be unable to entertain them. And I'm really sorry to inform, but that kind of exceptions I'm not sure that I'm not very much positive that we are going to be able to entertain that kind of request.
All right, ma'am. Our next guest writes, are round trip flight tickets provided?
Yes. All the tickets, everything is covered.
All right. Moving on. Do we arrive in Dubai on the 14th? I would need to ask my employer for holiday leave.
Well, again, as I told you that once all the visas are processed, we'll be giving you the schedule, but that is going to be around 14 or 15. So even if you arrive at 15 or even at the night of 14, we would be going to have a welcome seminar over there. And after that's over, you would be traveling to Pakistan. So I'll confirm the exact date and timing. It is only subjected to the availability of tickets and obviously how the flights are going to be scheduled. So that's still unsolved, but we'll be communicating that particular thing very soon.
All right, ma'am. Our guest writes, is it possible to bring a kid with yourself as myself and my partner both got lucky for this trip?
Well, lucky family indeed. For that, if you are going to bring any of your partner or like kid or anything, that expenses are not going to be covered by the company. You have to bear those expenses on your own, but we can make an accommodation for that. But for that, again, there's another thing. We have to consider the age of the child as well, because we have to take care of him during the whole trip, and we want the parents to enjoy the trip to the fullest. So we do not want any inconvenience for the rest of the kids and even for the child himself. So we have to look into that. But any kind of extra arrangements on any person's behalf would be on his own.
All right, ma'am. Moving on. Our next guest writes, well, it seems hectic schedule, like continuously traveling. So what will be the mode of transportation?
Well, the mode of transportation would be a mix of road travel and air travel. Depending on destination to destination, those destinations that are closely linked together would be covered by road, and those destinations for which we have to, travel long distance, that would be covered by air.
All right, ma'am. Our guest writes, who am I supposed to send the consent form to send my brother on my behalf?
You have to send the consent form on the same email. through which you were contacted. So you can send the consent form for that. Our team will get back to you.
All right, ma'am. Our next guest writes, could we ask to get the return flight ticket somewhere else, as I have meetings in another country after the trip?
That's another exceptional case, and we'll see how we can facilitate you in this regard. Please
All right,
share all that kind of personal details, like what would be your choice of country where you want to be landed back. We'll see if we can cater that or not, because again, there are some exceptions from the the embassies, as the people who are going to arrange the visa. So we have to consider that as well. I'm not making a promise, but we'll try to accommodate that.
All right, ma'am. Our next guest writes, will the tickets from my country to Dubai be covered?
Yes, since this Dubai thing is a part of that trip, so that would be covered as well.
All right, ma'am. Our guest writes, where should I submit my personal information details? I even already sent mail to the support@ismmartindustries.com.
So if you have already sent the details, I don't think so there would be another need to send the email for your personal details. If required, the team will contact you yourself.
All right, ma'am. Our next guest writes, each participants will get a single room or will share a double room with another participants?
Well, again, these arrangements are subjected to destination, because again, one thing that we are not going to compromise on is the quality of living. So for that, we have to consider that all of you are living in a high-end hotels of Pakistan. So if on any hotel there's a restriction or limitation of rooms, and in that particular case, you might be living in a shared space. But in case not, you would be getting your personal space.
All right. Moving on to our next guest. In terms of luggage requirements, what is the limit?
Well, this question was already covered. In terms of luggage, that is subjected to your flights that you are traveling with. Every flight has every airline has a different limitation. So that's subjected to the flight. Normally, it's around 30 to 40 kg maximum. I'm not sure about the airline that is going to be selected for your country.
All right, ma'am. Don't have any more questions, but the floor is still open for our guests to write up their questions. All right, we have another guest.
Yeah, please.
Ma'am, our guest writes, when will be getting the flight tickets?
You are going to get it very soon, hopefully in the first week of September, by maximum very start of the second week. So yeah, that's the schedule.
All right, ma'am. Moving on. Our next guest writes, what is not included? How much should my budget be to complete this trip?
Well, can I know which country is this candidate from?
It's Carolina Jimenez. Carolina, can you please write in the chat box from where you belong?
I'll have a water break meanwhile. Yeah, please.
She's from Colombia, Manan.
All right, ma'am. Thank you.
So I assume that Pakistan is comparatively still a very cheaper country. So just in case, again, you want to shop something for yourself or for your family, that is not going to be covered in the trip. But your travel, your basic first aid, your food, your accommodation, each and everything will be covered.
All right, ma'am. Our next guest is asking, how will we meet your staff in Dubai?
Obviously, our guest list would be with us. There would be somebody to pick you from the airport and, take you to the whatsoever is the defined hotel, and they will meet, inshallah.
All right, nice. Our next guest writes, so how many team members will be there in one team?
Well, we have, for the time being, we have divided the teams into two, if I'm not mistaken. And even the confirmed number or the final number would be confirmed when all of you would be submitting your documents, because I assume even at this stage, a lot of people are still stepping back, and there are a lot of people who want to make a substitution. So until or unless we get the final document submitted and the visas applied, we cannot confirm the final number, but it's going to be around at minimum 40-50 people.
All right, moving on towards our next guest. Our next guest writes, I'm not in Spain. I'm currently traveling in Asia right now. When will you ask about the details to get the flights?
Well, you have to submit the details. I guess the team will start contacting with you right after, like tomorrow, maybe. Over the weekend, I would request all of you to make sure to collect your documents, to look into your cupboards, wherever you have, put your passports and IDs and whatsoever that's required. And over the weekend, our team will be in touch with you to collect the maximum documents that they can, so that they can work on it and apply for your visas as soon as the next week kicks in.
All right, moving on now. Our next guest writes in the chat box, should we visit the Pakistani embassy for our visa confirmation? Actually, I got the information that Pakistani embassy here in Nepal really approves the visa for more than a week.
At the moment, again, you do not need to make the visit until or unless asked for. We would be having an agent, obviously, who would be applying for all the visas. So until or unless it is asked by the agent that you need to visit the embassy, I don't think so you need to do that.
Our guest writes, will we have to apply for the e-visa or you guys will apply the e-visa for us?
All the visas will be processed by our own team, so you do not need to worry about that.
All right, ma'am, moving on. Our next guest writes in the chat box, I'm available in Pakistan at the moment.
So she's already in Pakistan? Oh, that's so great. One of the expenses got covered. So, well, I'm just assuming, are you going to be the host or be the guest?
Mhm.
All right, ma'am. So there are no more questions at the moment, but the floor is open for our guests to write up their concerns and questions. If any of our guests has joined the meeting late to the time assigned, we are still here and we're still answering questions on behalf of the company, and we have our esteemed panel here with us. You can write up your questions here, and we are here to help you and assist you however we can.
So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, our management, Miss Abir and Miss Anam, Mr. Tahir. So we would be uploading this whole webinar on our social media platforms, and we will be sharing the link on our website as well for all those participants who couldn't able to join, maybe just because of the time zones, yeah, and maybe some other situation. So once again, thank you so much, everyone, and I hope we have covered all of your questions. And if you have any question, any queries, please write to us directly. I've already sent the email in the chat box as well, but again, I will repeat, it's marketing@ismmart.com. I repeat, it's marketing@ismmart.com. So we are here to facilitate you guys, and you are welcome. And would love to see you guys as soon as possible in Pakistan, and would love to have a wonderful journey with you guys. And thank you so much once again. And we conclude this webinar here on a good note, that we would be seeing you guys again soon. So last but not the least, I would request you guys to please send us the required documents, which we have already mentioned in the email, as soon as possible, so we can process your visa and other tickets as well. So thank you.
Sami, can you please?
Manan, please write the email in the chat box so everybody can get the email and nobody has any kind of confusion.
Sure, ma'am. Sami here is writing the email here, ma'am. Sami, can you please write up the email?
Already done. Thank you.
Chat box. Right. Thank you so much once again.
So I guess we will conclude this webinar here. So thank you so much once again, guys, and looking forward to see you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Barakallahu fikum, everyone, and I hope to see you in Pakistan, inshallah.
Inshallah, inshallah. We hope to host you as well in Pakistan.
Inshallah.